Good morning, CG. Just wanted to bring you today's Tuesday workout. Now remember, we can only have 9 people out here at camp with me, so to do our best to follow those CDC guidelines. If you did not get confirmation from me that I have an available spot for you for today's class, please make sure that you guys don't show up, all right? Here's how it's gonna work today. We have 3 different boxes that we're gonna work through. In each one of those boxes, there are 4 exercises. We're going to focus on box number 1 first before we move on to box 2. We'll complete box 2 before we move on to box 3. To complete a box, you guys would start with exercise number 1. You'd complete exercise number 1. After that, you'd run a lap. You come back in, you complete exercise 1 again, and add in exercise 2. Run another lap. Exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3. Run a lap. Exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, exercise 4. Run a lap. Now your box is complete. Then you guys can move on down to box number 2. You'll complete that in the same manner. 1 run, 1, 2, run, 1, 2, 3, run, 1, 2, 3, 4, run, then move on to box number 3. Let's take a look at your exercises real quick and get you guys started. Don't worry, I'm going to post a picture of the board as well so you guys can have it right there and you can read it easier. Starting off here, you have 20 squats, so we're dropping down into those squats. Nice even pressure throughout those feet, really squeezing the glutes on the way up, keeping the hips level and the core tight. We're moving into 20 switch lunges. They are long counts, so we're switching between those legs. That would count as 1 rep right there, so I got to do 20 for each side. Stepping back into that lunge, a little hinge, using those glutes to stand myself back up. After that, I have 20 mat shuffles, so I'm shuffling up the mat and I'm shuffling back down the mat. I'm going to do that 20 times, long count as well. Once I finish those 20 mat shuffles, I'm going to flip over on my back and I'm going to go for 20 bridge reps. Got my hips on the ground, my core is tight, driving up, squeezing those glutes, setting on back down. Once I finish that up, I've done my waterfall through there. I go into that second box where I have 15 chest press. Dumbbells are in my hands, core is tight, chin tucked in, driving those dumbbells up, driving those arms in towards each other. Once I finish my 15 reps of the chest press, I go into 15 shoulder press. I'm kneeling because I'm too tall for the video, but you'll do this exercise standing. Pressing those dumbbells up above head. You guys have 15 reps just like that. Down into a plank row after the shoulder press, rowing those dumbbells up, keeping that core tight, no wiggle or wobble side to side. After your 15 plank rows, long count, you guys have 15 bear crawls along your mat, long count. So I'm in that bear crawl position, crawling up to the head of the mat, crawling back to the back of the mat to count 1 rep. The last box down there, you guys have 10 V-tucks. Reaching out, tucking those elbows into the knees. If you're having trouble with this V-tuck movement, you'll stick to a regular old double crunch. Start with both knees to both elbows, reach out, pull them back in, reach out, pull them back in, keep that core tight and that back flat on the mat. After that, you guys have 10 long count mountain climbers, so we're driving those knees up, 1, 1, 2, 2. Finish off with a bird dog there from that. Opposite arm, opposite leg extending out. And then the last one is 10 plank jacks. In and out with those feet. Remember, doing those boxes 1 at a time, completing the box before you move on to the next one. Drop any questions in the comments and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, bye.